Today we're going to be pulling the front seats out of our 2013 Ford Escape. Before doing that, I got to disarm the airbags because we don't want to disconnect the wires on the seats and have anything deploy on us that could be really dangerous. I'm going to be following a procedure laid out by Centex that safely describes how to do a redundant circuit disarming by just doing the fuse responsible for the airbag system and then disconnecting the battery. All right, so looking at our user manual on page 212 for our 2013 Escape, go to fuse 86. It's a 10 amp fuse, and that's your airbag module. This is going to be in the fuse box located in the passenger footwell in the front behind the glove box. So 86 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fuses down on the right side. So to get to those fuses, we're going to show you how to remove the glove box.
Pull the weather stripping from the door jamb, and then use your hands and/or a trim tool to remove the outer panel that covers the side of the glove box. This should come free fairly easily. You can then put back the weather stripping just to keep things tidy while we work. Pull the two black push rivets that secure the cover for the fuse box footwell area. Open your glove box and you'll notice in the top that there are two T15 screws. The next step will be to remove those screws. Now looking underneath, there are two 8mm screws which carry a lot of the weight of the glove box. Remove these 8mm screws. Using a drill and an 8mm socket adapter can really speed this one up. I didn't have to use a socket. Now that the hardware is removed, we can pull the whole glove box. You can jostle it side to side if you need to break it loose. It's just snaps holding it in there. Be aware though that when you go to pull it free, the glove box light has a connector at the top. Release the connector, pull the cord, and then you can lift the whole assembly out. Here is the fuse box that we'll be working in.
Now let's go to your other fuse box located in your engine bay. And you'll expose this little red tool which makes grabbing fuses a whole lot easier. The way this works is it's just a little set of pinchers. Squeeze it and wrap it around the fuse and pull it out. So looking in this row here, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots down. I'm going to take this fuse puller and pull that fuse. That should be for our airbag. Now turn your key in the ignition, but don't turn the engine on, and check to make sure that your airbag warning is on your dash. If it's glowing like this consistently for 30 seconds or more, it means that you've properly disabled your airbag. If it's flashing or turns off again, make sure you pulled the right fuse by checking your user manual again. Now we're going to disconnect the battery by removing the post connecting the negative terminal extension. Keep in mind that when you do this, if you have electric motorized seats, it's going to be stuck in that position, so make sure you can access your passenger glove box as well as the four corners of the base of the seats. Alright, so we're in the front passenger footwell, and we scooted the seat back. We're going to pop this cap off here, lift it up from the bottom, and it has a tab in the top. So you take our trim tool, stick it in from the bottom. We're going to expose our 15mm bolt right there. Now we're going to do the other side, right here. There's your other bolt right there. Go over here. Now we're going to move to our two back bolts. If you can, slide your seat forward for better access. We're going to pop the covers off, and it's going to expose the 15mm bolts in the back. And again, use your 15mm socket to pull the bolts. Alright, now that we can lift the chair up and our airbag system is disarmed, this is our main wire harness going to the main connector for the seat. There's a plastic connector here and we're going to pop that out. Alright, that relieves all the tension, so now all we have to do is flip the bail and then be able to get our connector off. You push up in the middle here and that will release this bail handle, this big gray bracket. And as you push that plastic bracket down, it will push out this wire connector. This is your main connector for your seat. And now your whole seat is disconnected. When removing the seats, make sure not to ding anything, so you can tilt it on the side and kind of curve it out just like we're doing here. We'll be posting a video later on how to do the back seats as well, so subscribe if you want to know when that posts. And if you want to check out another cool video, check out the one in the top right corner here. Thanks for watching How to Escape.